triggers, something that is sparking something, like a small little thing that is starting something much bigger. When we observe ourselves, when everything is nice and quiet and we are very present, it's quite easy. You can feel your feelings, and you can observe, and you can take notes, feel a little bit worried. I was thinking about this and that. Someone said something. I'm longing for this. I have hunger. You can observe these things when everything is calm and nice. So that is not a problem. We all can do that relatively easily. But what if our son comes and asks us for money again? Or our partner is saying that thing again, or doing that thing that they always do in the same way. So I want you to observe what happens when a trigger shifts your consciousness and your identification inside and wakes up a sub-personality. What happened? What was the trigger? What was said? What was the thought? What was the situation? What was activated in me? What did I identify as? What record started to play again? What mechanical reaction was put out from me? Who did I identify as? And when triggered, we are usually identifying with emotions or emotional states. A common thing to say is that you make me angry, I'm angry, you make me angry. Well, that made me angry. So something triggered you into feeling anger, and you identify with it. You say, I am angry, or I am sad, or I am depressed. Something has triggered you into a sub-personality. Observe when you'll be triggered. Next time you're triggered, trace it. This is going to be interesting because you will not notice until afterwards, and it might be hours later. Oh my God, I was just triggered, or this just happened in me. I was totally upset about something. Or I came into a thought pattern of sorts. What you will start to find out is that you have what we call them the sub-personalities, and you have a set of these. And it's normal to have maybe between 6 to 12 of these sub-personalities, and we dance in between them during the day. We're switching between them. So we have these themes in our training: wealth, health, love, self-expression, and freedom. And maybe you can find at least one sub-personality for each of these themes. One that is busy with your wealth, with money. One that is busy with your health. One that is busy with your love and your love life. One that is about your self-expression in life. And one that is busy with you freeing yourself. These are just very, very vague suggestions. You might have completely different sets of sub-personalities. And the idea with self-observing and getting a little bit of an overview of what is moving around in you, or who you identify as, is for you to be able to not be that. And that's where all the work starts. It starts with the wu-wei, not be, not do. You might think that you can do things, and you can even try to do things differently. So the next time someone says that triggering thing, let's see how strong you are in not doing that, not following that pathway, not falling into that pattern, not repeating that broken record. It's called wu-wei, not do. It starts with that. Before we can do, we have to start to not do what mechanically is triggered in us, what we mechanically identify as. And even now, when you think about it, you might be able to say, okay, so I have these things that I always repeat in my situation with my partner, or in my situation at work, or in this situation with children or parents or whatever. You might already be able to identify certain patterns that you know, okay, so this is the role I'm playing in regards to this, and this is another role I take in regards to that. None of them is truly me. It's like coats or clothing or masks that you put on in those situations. and it can be really fun to name them. Don't name them with your own name. Name them in a funny way. So I made fun with Stefan once. We called one of his subpersonalities Stefano. And there's a magic in this, because if you observed something in you that you usually identify with, if you observe it, you can't be it at the same time. There's already a little bit of a disidentification happening. And if you name this part, Professor Johan, or Porn Johan, or whatever it is, it becomes fun. And you can observe these crazy parts of you. And with a loving, the way you look at a mental patient, really. This is how we have to observe ourselves, because we are really crazy. Our sub-personalities and our identifications, they are just like clowns. It's very, very funny. Maybe already you can start to find out then, well, I can call this sub-personality that, because I know that one. And the one that is always triggered with my mom, or the one is always triggered with my financial struggles, or being so wealthy and everyone asks me for money, whatever is going on for your life, right?